All right, checkpoint and more saw walls. I'm getting better at these, I think. No, I'm not. Welcome back to another episode of Games You Never Played. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and in this series we typically play unreleased prototypes, incomplete alphas, and game betas that we've otherwise gotten our hands on. But today we have a special treat that I think is still in theme for this series, an NES game that wasn't made until recently. This is Micromages, created in 2019 by Morphcat Games, as you can see here on the title screen. So technically this isn't a lost game. However, it is an NES game. It was programmed on a Nintendo Entertainment System in the late 2000s. There was a Kickstarter in order to get this game physically released, so it's come out in a ROM form. You can also get like a Windows executable if you don't want to mess with ROMs and stuff. But you could also buy an NES cartridge of this game. So this is a new old game, and it's actually really fascinating. If you are curious, you can look up Morphcat. They put a video on YouTube showing exactly how, well, not exactly how, but some of the programming tricks they used and memory tricks they used in level design and character graphics in order to get this game on an NES cartridge, because classic NES cartridges have a space capacity limit of 40 kilobytes. Now, to put that in perspective, take a picture with your phone and look at the file size of that picture. That picture is probably magnitudes of order larger than this entire game. And so to really think about how big old Nintendo games is actually fascinating. So definitely you can check out Morphcat if you want. For us, we're going to be playing this game today. And oh man, there's so much to talk about with this game. I mean, you can see from the title screen, you can play this game 4 players. This game has 4-player simultaneous co-op. It also has a normal mode, a hard mode, and a hell mode, so you can play through this game multiple times. The levels get harder and more complex as you go through. It's a really fascinating game that I can't gush over enough, but this is it. This is it, Micromages. So notice you are really, really tiny. You have a few abilities. You can shoot, and you can wall jump, and that's it. And the screen scrolls automatically as you move up the screen. There's enemies to kill, and there will be bosses to fight, and there's gems to find, all sorts of cool stuff. Really fascinating little game here. Now, one of the reasons that your character is so small in this game is the Nintendo's graphical limitations. So the size of your character that you're seeing on the screen here is the actual size that a Nintendo sprite is in the classic Nintendo system's memory. So you may be thinking, wow, that's really, really small. How do they get like Mario to be so big? And the truth is that Mario in Super Mario Brothers is actually made up of 4 different sprites. Ooh, there's a little fairy or something there. So like, see the size of these 4 boxes all stacked on top of each other? That's basically about as big as Mario is. I mean, give or take. And so what they would do in classic Nintendo games to make bigger characters is they would literally stack together different sprites. And you can see if games made characters as big as our little wizard here, Nintendo characters would frequently be super tiny. Oh god, I almost fell to my death on the first level. Okay, forget about getting that box. Those boxes in that hidden room there. Let's just go ahead and end the level here. Let's see if we can break these. Ugh. I kind of want to get one of these boxes. We gotta practice our wizard hopping skills on this first level here, where things are easy. There are boss fights in this game. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Very, very interesting game. But yeah, it's fascinating to think about the design limitations that programmers had back in the day when they wanted to make NES games. And I mean, the NES has even further limits. The video by Morphcat Games does talk to some degree, in some length, about what all those limitations were and how they kind of overcame them. They have tons of little clever tricks. I don't know. I'm a big sucker for hearing about little programming tips and tricks that people use in order to maximize what you can get out of old classic consoles. I mean, I've done some programming back in the day. Back in my old days, oh god, when I was younger, I'd mess around, oh god, trying to make my own games in, you know, like C++ and Turbo Pascal and stuff like that. And I even did some coding like up into my college days and stuff. So it's like I have some experience with coding. And, ooh, we actually want to go over here, the treasure chest. And so I guess as someone who has tried to code things and has hit walls and has like run out of memory and stuff like that, I find it fascinating. It's like little mathematical puzzles. Like, how do you get the most out of a very limited system? Or like an NES system, right? Oh, there's a goat that's spitting bubbles at us. That isn't cool. Kill him. See you later, Billy Goat Man. But yes, how do you get the most out of like very limited resources? I don't know. I just find that kind of coding stuff to be fascinating. Oh, you can jump over that door. That's good to know. And so like one little trick I'll tell you about is that so all the levels that we're playing here, they have some really efficient strategies for how to represent big levels without taking up too much memory. But the hard mode that you get after you beat this game is actually created by taking the levels from this easier mode and basically just replacing a few individual tiles here and there to get rid of jumps, to add extra walls, to do all sorts of little things like that. And the net result is a much harder game. So very clever to reuse maps and resources when you don't need to. Oh god, bones have bounced out of the enemy. Yeah, like I feel like programming an NES game would almost be like a rite of passage if you wanted to become like a really efficient, clever programmer. Because I feel like nowadays when people design video games, like, you know, game consoles and computers can just do anything. You know, they have like basically infinite memory, infinite hard drive space. I mean, I know they don't technically have infinite, but like compared to the early days, you know, oh look, we can fly now. We have a little birdie on our head. Compared to the early days of programming, when developers really had to think through like every decision that they. Oh god, this is like Super Meat Boy right here. Oh god, no! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, am I still alive? What's happening? Oh, I'm stuck in the wall. It ground me up and spit me out. Okay. But yes, compared to the early days of programming, like if you wanted a new, you know, feature in a game, you wanted a new power-up, you would have to like find the memory somewhere in the system, and if you didn't have it, you couldn't add that feature into your game. Nowadays, if people want to add a new power-up, they just program it in, you know? So, yeah, I think there is something to be said about learning how to code on these really old systems. The screen killed me. The screen scroll killed me. So yes, this isn't technically a lost NES game, but as you can see, it's basically a lost NES game. I mean, when you die to screen scroll, you know you're playing an old Nintendo game. Okay, we gotta go in here fast. Boom, get the magic crystal ball. If you hold down, he dances. So he can't duck, but you can make him dance if you want. That's actually pretty awesome. I just noticed that. All right, let's kill a skeleton man. Let's fight our way over. We want this treasure chest. Oh god. You bounce if you land from a high distance, which actually is throwing me off a bit. Oh, you can even shoot down. Good to know too. Ooh, we got the cheap bird. Yeah, the ability to fly seems pretty handy. I guess we'll keep that. Oh, and here's the boss. Our first boss is a ghost, an evil-looking ghost. Where's the Ghostbusters when you need them? All right, they're showing us ghost mechanics. So the ghost will suck you up to the sky, I guess. Oh, God. Damn it. I'm like not paying attention here. I'm like afraid he's gonna like try and pull me up, actually. All right, here we go. So my gaming instincts tell me to stay here and we will be okay. It worked! Oh, and now one of the bricks breaks. I see. Okay, so now we could like stay over here maybe. All right, that works pretty well. There's even trampolines, actually. Probably eventually, oh God. We might have to like jump over him. Whoa, boink. Like such a simple little game, and there's so many like game mechanics. This game reminds me of Shovel Knight, in that Shovel Knight was another modern game that was designed to be like an old retro style game. I think the main difference between this and Shovel Knight, though, is that this actually did come out on an NES cartridge. Like this, and it was literally programmed on a Nintendo. It's fascinating. Like Shovel Knight looks like it could have released on a Nintendo. Oh, here's a password, by the way. You folks could play along. You could steal my passwords, and I'll do all the hard work, and you guys can get to play the far levels. But Shovel Knight looks like it came out on an NES, but it didn't actually, you know. And Shovel Knight is no 40 kilobytes. In fact, it's not even, like, what's the limit on Super Nintendo games? I think it was like 3 or 4 megabytes. Shovel Knight isn't even 4 megabytes. Shovel Knight is huge, you know, because it's a modern game. It just happens to look old. It's like it's a modern game that decided to dress up for like a Halloween party. Oh, that's cool. Oh God. Okay, here we go. Interesting. Yeah, Shovel Knight is like basically playing dress up. This is a legit old school. Hey, a goblin. He jumped over my beam. This is a legit old school NES game. So yeah, there you go. I don't know. What do you guys think? And here's a question I wanted to ask you guys. Are there any... Wait, what is this? Can I jump in these? Oh, I can. Are there any old or new old games that you guys can think of? Because when I decided I was going to play this game today, it kind of got me thinking, like, what are some other new old games that might exist out there? Will this make me jump higher? No. Okay, what is the point of this? I guess it's to do that. Okay, hold on. We really have to think about this. Ugh. That didn't work. Oh, we're running out of time because of the screen scroll. Oh, that was actually a slightly difficult jump. But yeah, are there any sort of new old games or old new games or whatever that you guys can think of? It's kind of in the same vein as this, where it's like, you know, not. God, I have to think about this. It's not a game that was ever released back in the day, but it definitely could have been, you know? Like, this game totally could have come out on a Nintendo, like, quite literally. Okay, come on. Boom! Get up there. Alright, we made it. These pipe things are actually a little tricky. Oh! That makes me jump way out there. Oh, hold on. So this one will put me with where the treasure chest is, right? Wait, how do I do this? Some of them, like, accept you and others do not. Interesting. Huh. I don't know how to go down that one. So for some of those, you just simply can't go down the pipes. I'm not quite sure what the mechanic I'm missing is, but some you can go down, some you can't. All right, we're doing pretty good. We've beaten a whole level. We're encountering some new mechanics, some new baddies. We have the jumping goblin mixed in with the classic skeleton. Skeletons are like a bad guy in like literally every Nintendo game. Skeletons are always getting in the mix. Sort of like when you're a new bad guy, you know, and you show up to the bad guy recruiting conventions and you're looking for henchmen. Skeletons are just there and they're up for anything. They're like, we will join any team for any cause. You know, they're like, whatever. We're just game. We just like to go out and get in the mix. Skeletons are just like the ultimate henchman. Oh God, these guys are just. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Oh no, get back down here. Okay, let's jump over the billy goat. Oh no, I'm corralling all the goblins up to a higher level. Get down here. I can't get them. Get back here, you stinking goblins. Oh, this is kind of an interesting dilemma to have enemies constantly outrun you. Get back here. Oh, they even ran up there. All right, we can get them now. No, we can't. Can you guys stop jumping for 2 seconds? Look at this. Look at these shenanigans. Oh, I think I'm going to get locked off on this side of the screen. I want this heart, though. Let's dance for the heart. Hey, it was a 1-up. Sweet. Wow, that's a pretty sweet 1-up to get. On accident. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's bubbles. Pink bubbles. Never have I been so scared of pink bubbles in my life. All right, here we go. The game is really... Oh, you can shoot on the rope. Man, this game has like... It's like an NES game. I mean, this is exactly what it is, but it's like an NES game designed by modern designers, which is what it is. But what I mean is, like, it feels so good. Like, the controls, it just does what you want. You know, like, there's plenty of old NES games I can think of that are, like, not bad games, but they certainly don't have the best controls. I wouldn't even say the games I'm thinking of necessarily have bad controls. But just like, you know, there's probably games you can think of that are like, yeah, they're fine, but they don't have the best controls. Kill this guy, boom. Goblins only have one jump in them, and then they gotta relax and, you know, take a breather before they do another jump. All right, ooh, ghosts now. Even more new mechanics. Wow, your bullets go far, look at that. Also, I really do appreciate how they did not decide to implement a time limit here. That's very... time limits, I feel like, in the old days of gaming, there were two things that I feel like modern games have just given up on. In fact, three things, but not all games have given up on the third thing. In fact, this game has not. Here are the three things. Points. Nobody cares about points. They don't matter. There was a time when everyone cared about points. You know, people would try and get high scores, damn it. Now, when people compete to do things the best, they try and beat games the fastest, you know, speed running. So nobody cares about how many points you can get on a game anymore, unless you're like, you know, one of those old guys who's, you know, really interested in Donkey Kong and stuff. And if you do care about game points, that's fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, like, game developers nowadays have kind of just given up on points. Points are kind of a relic. Like, people don't worry that much about how many points they get in a game. Being able to beat a game and beat a game quickly is what people... where people pride themselves when they say that they're good at a game. So points is one thing. The other thing, what was I thinking of? Oh God, oh no, and we're dead. Hold on, I had three thoughts, and now I can only think of two of them. The first was points. Okay, the second thing, I just remembered, the second thing that old games care about is time, which is kind of interesting because I just said that you know, people care about time now, but old gamers don't really care about, weren't really focused on how fast you did a game. They were focused on how many points you got. But old games are focused on time in the following way that new games are typically not, and that is having a time limit. Most modern games don't bother putting in a time limit unless it's like on a boss fight or something, you know? If it's some kind of fight where the fast, you know, you can cheese it by going really slow or something like that, then yes, modern games do care about time, but most games do not put a, oh God, oh my God, most games do not put a time limit in them. And if you play a lot of old games have time limits, seemingly sometimes for no reason. Like in Super Mario Brothers, why is there a time limit? Like, who cares? Ah, crap, lost my feather. Who cares how long it takes you to, wait, can we get back there? I don't think we can. There's a treasure chest back there. I don't know how to get that. That's interesting. Maybe that's only on hard mode. But yeah, like, why is there a time limit in Mario? Like, who really cares? I mean, I guess this game sort of has an implicit time limit in that the screen is scrolling, but it's not literally running out of time. You know, one of the worst things that I hate in old games is when you're playing a game and you lose a level because you run out of time. Now, admittedly, most games are pretty generous with the time limit, so it's rarely a problem. Oh my God, it's, oh God. Some kind of Viking face dude. And he's throwing barrels out of warp pipes like Mario. This is like Donkey Kong meets the Vikings. Oh God, these barrels are actually a little treacherous. Can I hit him from here? No, I have to be higher up. Oh God, skeleton. Lightning. I was gonna say skeleton, but no, I meant lightning. We can continue. The third thing, having died for the third time, the third thing that most modern games have given up on is lives. Now, this game has not given up on lives. It is very old school to have a set number of lives. Okay. You know what? I'm playing this on hard mode. I didn't want that extra life. I'm talking about lives. I had to demonstrate how easily you can lose a life in an old game. Anyway, it is very old school for games to care about the number of lives that you have. You know, getting an extra life is like a big deal, you know, and we got a 1-up in this game when that heart floated up to us. That felt good. It was like, hey, the game is recognizing our sweet ability by giving us a power-up. I've noticed, though, that pretty much most modern games just don't have lives. Like, they just totally give up on it. Most games nowadays have checkpoints. So you fight your way to a checkpoint, and then if you die, then what you need to do is... How do I go down these? I don't know how to go down some of these. Anyway, if you die, what you do is you just go back to the checkpoint. So it doesn't matter how many times you die, you can just die forever. Now, some games do have other ways of sort of punishing you if you do die, and so introducing some interesting mechanics. But some games just don't care. You know, there's some games where it's like literally like you can die as much as you want. You know, you'll keep respawning at this checkpoint. And so yeah, that's just another thing that modern games are just sort of given up on. And love it or hate it, back in the day, when we played our retro games, you had a set number of lives, and that's all you got. So if you died, you were doing the level over again, like we just did. See, so really, guys, the reason that I died at the boss was because I wanted to demonstrate to you guys the very concept I was about to introduce. It has nothing to do with my skill level or the fact that maybe I wasn't paying the most attention to where that guy was throwing his lightning bolts. Oh, we got to get up there. So it seems like the power-ups in these chests are mostly random. I think I have like invincibility or an extra hit or something. Oh, yep, okay. So we gotta test that out too. The fairy is an extra hit. The feather in your cap lets you fly. Have there been any other power-ups that we've seen yet? I don't think so. I bet that goat is chewing bubblegum. I bet that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, look at this. That's so much better. Why didn't I think of doing that before? I guess I'm not used to games like this allowing you to shoot up, so it didn't even occur to me that I could. But I need to remember you can do that. I think the ball... What does the crystal ball do? I don't know. Doesn't seem to do anything. I thought maybe it would let you shoot farther. Maybe that's it, or it gives me more powerful shots. Oh god, alright, let's just forget about the Billy Goat. We'll leave you in peace, Billy Goat man. Oh god! You violated the truce, Billy Goat! He's shooting pink bubblegum balls at us from across the screen. Those goats are actually vicious. So I guess the Viking guys really won the henchman recruiting contest. The other guy, all he got was, what was it, skeletons? Like, what did the first level have? It had skeletons and bigger skeletons. Yeah, the first level boss really kind of got screwed over in terms of the quality of his henchmen. This guy's getting the jumping goblins. Hey, can we walk to the other side of the screen? That's something we should try. No, you cannot. Alright, well, now that we know that, we know something. I wonder how you get in there. Like, it really must be just for the hard mode, right? Like, how do you get in there? Just for hard mode, I suppose. Anyway, how did this green goblin guy get up here? Kill you. Oh, maybe the crystal ball makes your shots more powerful? That could be it. There we go. Woo! All right. And then we do one more level onto the boss, right? I think these worlds, each tower has 3 levels. If I'm not mistaken, yes. Another interesting choice with this game is a decision to make this a vertical scroller. It's actually quite interesting. I think most games on the NES that were platformers were horizontal scrollers, so a vertical scroller is actually quite interesting. I want to clear all these boxes. Yeah, because you never know what you're gonna find. I'm getting more used to the idea that you can shoot in all directions, so I'm going to try and take more advantage of it. And I kill this Billy Goat. Boom. Alright, kill this guy. Alright, when you kill the Billy Goats, it's much easier to survive in this world. There we go. Oh, look at that! Sweet. I'm learning sweet tactics. The capacity to fly. Is a good ability that you should be using when you play this game. Oh god, I thought he was going to spit gum at us. Like, I can't even get that Billy Goat. He's well protected. That Billy Goat knows where to be. If I was a video game bad guy, I'd be like, make me the guy who like hides behind the wall and shoots at the player from within a protected zone. No, my feather! Why didn't you take the extra hit? The fairy could have gone. There's another fairy right here. Not my feather. Alright, so this game does have a power-up system. I'm actually impressed. I did not know if there was going to be power-ups. I didn't think there would be, actually. Okay, I'm now properly paying attention to the lightning bolts. And the barrels. Oh, there we go. There we go, there we go. You basically just ignore the barrels and jump over them, as long as you're quick enough. That's the secret to being good at old school games, is to be quick enough. Oh my god, we almost died right there. Shoot. Okay, oh god. Okay, maybe you should shoot these barrels. Maybe shooting the barrels is actually a good thing. Oh, damn it. That's actually hard. It's hard to split your attention in so many ways. Okay, we're here at this checkpoint. Are there any good power-ups that we can get? I know there's a fairy right before the boss. So assuming we don't die to Billy Goat Gum. Oh my god. Oh god, there's gum coming from every direction. Damn you, Billy Goats. Damn you. Can I shoot the bubbles? The bubbles are immune to magic. These are anti-magic bubble gums that they gave the Billy Goats. Unfair, man. Unfair. Okay, let's get this thing. I would hate to lose the fairy to one of these ghosts. But on the flip side, I'd hate to die to these ghosts. Oh my god, there's a checkpoint that we totally skipped. Oh well, it wouldn't have made any difference. If the Billy Goats had killed us, I would have been really pissed to later on find out that there was a checkpoint there. Okay. I'm gonna try and make sure to focus these barrels down. There we go. There we go. So as long as we continue to focus the barrels down, then I think we're in okay shape. There we go. Oh god. And avoid the lightning. Okay, I didn't get that barrel. Focus. Alright, concentrate. Oh, didn't get that barrel. Oh, it didn't matter. Alright, we got him. The trick there is pay attention to the barrels. Oh, there's a beer. Give me that beer. Sweet, sweet beer. We got a brewski. 3645 is our password for Tower 3. Oh, we even get an extra life. Come to Papa. That took a while. Alright, let's clear out all these boxes. We're looking for feathers. I wonder if you get any other kinds of abilities. It'd be cool to be able to shoot a different projectile. We're just gonna skip this skeleton. Oh, there's a chest over there that we totally skipped. What the hell? That dragon just committed suicide. Or that snake or whatever it is. Oh, there were bats in the first level, so I guess the first guy did also have bats. Oh my god. Get out of here, bat boy! Okay, these bats seem to be indifferent to my presence, but I'll kill them anyway because I'm a maniac. Another interesting little strategy that the game developers used for this game, and you might not fully understand when I say it to you, but the levels that we're playing, the sort of every row of the world is mirrored on the left and right side of the screen. And you may look at the world and say, no, it's not. But it is, and they actually just did a little trick to make it look like it's not. And that is that they shifted where the center of the world is on every row. So, here, let me see if I can find a part that is perfectly mirrored, and I will show you guys what I mean. Oh god, there's a bat. Didn't even notice that guy. Okay, so, over here, this is the center right here. And so, if you go all the way to the left side of the screen, oh god, I shouldn't be talking about this while the monster's trying to kill me. The left side of the screen is actually over here, and the right side is over here. So if you shifted everything, this right here would be in the center of the screen. And so if you kind of pay attention to the levels, every level is built like that. Every level is basically just half... Oh god, I need to think here. Huh! Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Alright, come at me! Oh, God! Okay, well, at least we had an extra hit. I didn't even know how I was gonna get by that. Okay, I guess you can just shoot these guys. Just gotta be quick about it. Anyway, it's very, very fascinating. And you know, if you watch, as I said, there's a video on YouTube from the developers of this about how they actually built the game. And they explain why they did that. But it's a very clever trick. And so again, oh god, what the hell? That was a mystery block. Okay, there are invisible blocks that you can just fall through, very Simon's Castle-y. But this door is actually the center of the screen. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Never mind. The center is like right there. Yeah, different on every row. I don't know. Watch the video. You'll understand. You'll figure it out. Now let's just pass this level before we die. It feels weird dawdling in an old NES game, because it kind of feels to me like there is a time limit that's going to kill me, but I guess obviously there's not. Another interesting thing to think about, considering this is a game that was released on the NES but never came out back in the day, oh god, is that this kind of is like a long-lost NES game, even though it isn't. It's like an NES game that people just didn't think to make back in the day, but which totally could have been made. And I always find that idea quite fascinating. The idea that, you know, the game was there. You know, there was nothing about the NES that prevented this game from being developed. I mean, it exists now. If the right developer back in 1986 had thought about making this game, they totally could have made it and implemented it, and it would have worked just like it does right now. It's just nobody happened to think about it. And that idea has always fascinated me. The idea that there are other PS3 games that we never got to play because people just didn't make them. And it's not because they couldn't make them, it's just they just didn't happen to think of them. It's not, you know what it reminds me of? I think Michelangelo, the Renaissance artist, said this. I don't know if it's a direct quote or a paraphrase or whatever. But when somebody asked Michelangelo about how he sculpted the sculptures that he made, he said basically he didn't come up with the sculptures. The sculptures were already there. He just carved away the parts of the marble that weren't needed. And I've always thought that's fascinating, sort of the idea that the sculpture always existed in the marble. It's just that, you know, there are all these extra pieces around it. And so I think the analogous idea for video games is that this game always existed on the Nintendo. We just had to program the Nintendo to tell it how to play this game. Not a perfect analogy, maybe it's a little less impressive than the Michelangelo thing, but it's kind of true in some ways. You know, this game existed on the NES before it was programmed. It's just nobody put in the right combination of ones and zeros to get the NES to play this. But now those ones and zeros exist, and now we'll play it. So, there you go. I don't know if you like the analogy or not, but I think it's an interesting idea nonetheless. Like in a parallel universe, maybe this game actually was on the NES when we were kids, and maybe like Ninja Turtles 1 wasn't, and that game is being released and was released in 2019 as an indie game. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, again, that's why I think this game is kind of on theme for our series here. Even though traditionally, typically, 90% of the time, we focus on games that just, you know, were at some phase of development, just never got that final push for release. Or were canceled, or maybe existed only in Japan and were never translated or something like that, you know? Ooh. I find the music also makes a difference too. Like, we have far more intense music right now, and that's actually making me feel like there's more pressure to move forward faster. These damned stinking devils! Oh god. Okay, let's go for the checkpoint here. Can't hit that guy from over here. Okay, you know, forget about the chest for right now. Kill him. Do we want the chest? Oh, we're greedy. We're so greedy. We're gonna leave that skeleton be, though. Okay. Oh my god! Yeah, this is actually slightly harder. The music accurately represents what's going on in the world here. Anything good in here? Nothing. All that work for nothing. Boop, boop. Okay, and kill the devil. Boom. Being a tiny character actually has its advantages. Mainly being that it's really hard for the enemies to actually hit you because you're so small. Let's go over here for this treasure. We got that. Oh, do we just keep going up now? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. I've always found it interesting, too, that power-ups in video games disappear if you don't get them after a while. Like the green gems that I busted out of a box over here just disappeared after a while because I didn't pick them up. Like, what's going on there? Why are those gems, why do they only appear for a set amount of time? Imagine you put something down on your desk, and then you forgot about it, and you didn't pick it up again, and it just faded away, just disappeared. Like, things have a half-life. Maybe those gems went bad, they went rotten or something, and my guy doesn't want them anymore. I don't know. Alright, who's the next boss gonna be? We fought a Viking and a ghost. Oh, it's a giant knight. Okay, so I guess we have to jump up here. He summons bats. Oh god, it's a homing bat. Oh, what is this? A bunch of knives. Holy jeez. Okay. Go to town on this guy. Oh god. Stay away, bats. Jeez. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. This little wizard that I am, doesn't he look like some kind of NES character from another game? Like, is he from a Final Fantasy game or something like that? Like, I just have an image in my head of, like, some kind of, like, purple-robed NES character from my youth. And I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, his mask is cracking. That's how you know you're winning in a Nintendo fight, when the character starts to change, starts to visibly warp in response to your repeated attacks. Oh, God. Get out of here, bats. Oh, God. I thought the bats always hit the ground. I guess they have a time limit. Boom, eat it! You took my feather, but it was worth it! Man, are we gonna beat this game today? I think we're gonna beat this game. We're definitely not gonna beat it on any kind of hard mode. And we didn't get a beer that time. So I guess the beer... Maybe the beer comes from when you beat a boss without, like, taking any damage. That'd be pretty sweet. And I was really hoping to get a beer. Actually, that's just true in life in general. Forget that's true outside this game too. I'm just constantly hoping somebody will give me a beer. That's how I go around living my life, guys. It's a good way to live when you get the beer. It sucks when people don't give you the beer, though. It also, I guess I could be asking for the beer. I don't know. Largely, I leave it unspoken. Just because isn't it true that everyone always wants beer? Most people in the world want beer, right? We gotta go up this way. All right, Skeleton Man. We're getting into the sort of technological part of this fantasy universe. This guy clearly has Tesla coils. He's been dealing with Nikolai Tesla to get his exotic magical powers of electricity. Boy, I'd love to go back in time and show a wizard, a quote-unquote wizard, because I know there's no such thing as real wizards. But I'd love to go back in time and, like, show someone from the Middle Ages who believed in magic, like, my phone. Be like, check this out, man. Just, like, watch their eyes pop out of their head. I thought I could make that jump, by the way. I guess I can't. Oh, God. Okay. All right, we made that somehow. That was more by accident than intention. That is suicide now to go for that. Oh, wait, what killed me? Oh, you can't walk into those blades sideways. That's so funny. Okay. All right, well, we're learning stuff. We're learning things about technology. Don't walk into a meat grinder. It's not good for you. Bad for your health. Get out of here, goblin. The goblins will jump no matter where they are on the screen when you shoot. They're just, like, living in terror. I feel bad for the goblins. They're probably terrified. They're like, I'm unarmed. My orders are to walk back and forth and do nothing. And this guy's gonna come and shoot magical beams at me? That does not seem fair. Does not feel like equally matched aggression. Oh, man. I'm stupid. I was trying to get close to the wall so I could go down and get that treasure chest. I think that treasure chest is just bait. Forget about the chest. Okay, let's try and go through this passively. I want to kill as few goblins as possible. But I do have to kill the devil. Because he's the devil. And he was in my way. So we gotta kill him. Alright. This part feels so precarious. Reminds me of, like, Super Meat Boy. Or, like, maybe Celeste, which I've only ever played once at a friend's house. I own it. I need to play it someday. Need to get around to it. And we're back with the billy goats, eh? Oh, what do we do here? Oh, you can actually run against the wind. That's kind of cool. Hey, oh, watch out for the bones. Even after they're dead, those skeletons will bone you. Oh, God. And the ghosts are coming after you, too. There's a lot of undead here. I'm noticing a theme of undeadness. Am I actually a necromancer? Maybe I'm not a magician or wizard. This game does have a plot, of course. I mean, as all games do. But I think you and your 3 friends are training in a magical school of hocus pocus. And I'm dead. And I ain't training no more. You're training in magical school. There's a bit more to it. There's something like a princess or a prince is kidnapped. And you basically have to go and solve the problem. Being a young student and all, you're perfectly suited to solving all the school's magical related problems. Oh my God. Get out of here. Who knew billy goats were such an effective enemy? It's so random. It's like skeletons, goblins, ghouls, ghosts, snakes, bats, also billy goats. Oh god. I thought I was dead there. Guess not. Alright, Ghost Man. We have 0 lives left, and I feel like young kid me would just suicide because I would be like, well, I'm not gonna beat this with only 1 life, so I might as well just commit suicide and... oh god. Oh, commit suicide and restart this. But old man me is cocky. Oh! Okay, I'm dead. Continue. Old man me is cocky and also thinks he's better than he is. Which I guess that is the definition of cockiness. Okay, here's a perfect example of the level being mirrored left and right. Notice that the left side of the screen and the right side of the screen perfectly match. Now, if you were to take this center, the center buzzer, and shift it over 1 or 2 blocks, that is what I mean when I say they can actually shift where the center of the map is. You take this buzzer here, and you move it over like here or here, and you shift the whole world to the right. And you mirror you sort of wrap everything back around. You can create these environments that don't look mirrored, but actually are. Very, very clever programming trick. I've never heard of that before. Very impressed by the people who made this game. So there you go. I can't get over the background of how they made this. It's just fascinating to me. I feel like I would love to see more... oh god. More NES games. More modern NES games come out. That'd be actually awesome. In fact, we don't even have to stop at the NES. I would take a modern Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis game even. But I feel like those are less likely to be things. Oh yeah, that bird feather made that part so easy. Oh god, okay. Well, what is in here? Nothing. Nothing of value. All that work, all that effort for nothing. Oh god. Go, 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 get up there. That sucks. We had the feather and we kind of just threw it away for a worthless chest. That guy. Alright, Billy Goat Man. Die. Die too, Ghost Man. I miss my feather, man. The feather makes a big difference, actually. Having limited flight capacity would be a huge boon at this section. This is actually pretty tricky here. Like, just looking at everything you gotta get through. And these stupid bones don't help anything. Okay. We want to kind of go... can I just go like this? Yeah, I can. Alright. Oh, no! I thought I was dead. Oh! Just get in the door. Man, that last bit is actually quite tricky. I guess I could have taken my time, killed the enemies, cleared the way, and then I could have, like, casually and peacefully, you know... oh, God, they're starting to scroll. Hey, where's the feathers? Where do you guys keep your feathers? Okay, there's nothing in there. Break these. Okay, there's health. What I've noticed is you can just hold down and shoot. You don't even have to jump. The game's controls are actually awesome. They're better than I thought. Oh, there's eyeballs, too. I just assumed that you would have to jump and press down and shoot. You couldn't just stand. But no, you can stand. Oh, God. Oh, the wind. Oh, my God. What is this nonsense? Oh, God. Okay, go. Get this. Oh, it's a stupid ball. We don't need those. Ugh. Die, devil man. And you too, devil man. Okay. We can get all these boxes, though. Or most of them, maybe. Okay. Nothing of value in there. Anything of value in here? Come on. Where's the feathers? Nothing. Okay. Easy. We're getting the hang of it now. How can we break these? Yeah, we can bust these from the ground. Oh god, there's an eyeball coming for us. Oh god, get out of here, eyeball. Oh my god, what is that? It's a giant skull. What is this? Oh god, it's coming to eat me. Oh my god, get out of here. Okay, so their giant skulls are a thing. There's a giant ghost skull chasing me in a pit of skulls. Is that meta? Okay, we totally want that treasure chest. There's got to be sweet things in there, right? Oh! I thought I was dead, and there was nothing. Total waste of my time. No feathers? No fair. So I guess the feathers are the only power-ups. I was kind of hoping there'd be like at least 1 or 2 more power-ups, but I mean for a 40 kilobyte game, you know, what do you expect? Anything in here? Nothing. All right, now if I don't die to the electricity, we got this. We got this easy. Guys, we're gonna have that beer in no time. So there's only 4 spots for beers in the score area, which leads me to believe that there are only 4 bosses in this. Maybe like a 5th boss. But that's probably going to be about it. Which makes me think we have a real shot of actually beating this game. I was oh, we got a feather. Yes. I'm always excited when we find a game that I feel like I can actually beat. Oh, this is interesting. Holy crap, I almost miffed it right there. Okay, let's, there we go. Leave it to me to have a feather and to, like, jump in the spikes anyway. Oh, God. Back off. Back off. That skull is scary, man. I mean, we all have skulls. If you have a face, you have a skull. But once you take your face off, if I took off your face and your flesh, it would be horrifying. I mean, I guess, why is that surprising to me? I don't know. As I said that sentence, I was like, no, wait, this isn't. This, of course, is obvious. But yeah, skulls are weird and scary. Don't take somebody's flesh and face off. Oh, God. See, that was a skeleton. That was a whole body missing its flesh and face, and it was even more scary. Leave the flesh and face where they belong. On the flesh and the face. Oh, God. How are we going to do this? Oh. No. Okay, kill this guy real quick. No! Oh, God. The flying saved me there. Totally saved me. Oh. Oh, wait. This is the boss area. Oh, and there's an extra hit. We don't even need it. Okay, we have 2 hits. We have the feather and the fairy. I think we got this. First try. Let's first try this boss. What is this? Oh, it's Space Invaders. Oh, that's so cool. That's so neat. All right. Ooh, and an extra life. Okay, we got it. So neat. They made Space Invaders. Oh, no, the bats are getting faster. I mean, of course, that's how Space Invaders works, but... Oh, God, I accidentally busted the cover. Okay. Is that it? We didn't earn a beer, though, because we didn't kill them all. Oh, that's it! No beer for you, though. Okay, that boss was a little too easy. I love the Space Invaders reference, but, you know, they could have made it a little harder. Although, now that I am noticing, we're still in the same world, so that probably wasn't even the boss, actually. The decoy. The boss is actually Frogger. Gonna throw you for a loop there. Oh, get away from me, skull. Giant skull. Oh, eyeballs and stuff. The eyeballs are about the right size to belong to that giant skull. You know? Oh, God. No! Oh, this feather saved me! Die! Die! Okay, we got this. Get the gems. Oh, get out of there! You're done for! Man, screen scroll is actually terrifying in old games. Like, if the screen scrolls the wrong way, you're just totally screwed. Go this way. Safer. I don't like to deal with those propellers when I don't have to. Okay, let's go up here. Rest our way down. No, 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 no! Ah! I jumped into the giant skeleton. Get me the hell out of here. Well, feathers, easy come, easy go. That's what they say in the world of feather collectors. I don't know how to get that chest. I think it's a hard mode thing. Alright. That eyeball just jumped to its own doom. So did that one. Good job guarding the boss, guys. That guy literally committed suicide. The eyeball below me just straight up was like, nope, I failed. My life's worthless. Alright. I'm ready for a good game of Frogger. Or shoot the eyeball. Oh, God! Not when the eyeball shoots back, though. Okay. Oh, God! Okay. Well, we learned something. I don't know what. But hopefully we can use it to our advantage. When we beat this eye for real. Oh, God! Don't fall in the pit with the eyeball. That'd be so embarrassing to die there. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't there like an invincibility somewhere? There was. I guess it moves every time you spawn? I don't know. And I have no idea how to get that chest. Oh, maybe there's an invisible block. One of those blocks is invisible. Oh, God. Okay, what is... Oh, God. Okay, I'm just gonna try and run here. There we go. All right, you just start at one side of the platform and run to the other. Then you avoid this. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Not too bad at all. All right, we got this, boss. Maybe I don't die to the stars that are falling. This boss is called the Starry-Eyed Demon. He summons stars from the heavens to kill you with his evil gaze. Being one giant eye, that must suck. Like, you have no mouth to express yourself. All you can do is look at things. You can't even touch things. I feel sympathy for this boss. He is no monster. I'm killing him not because I hate him, but as a courtesy, to put him out of his misery. He deserves not my vengeance, only my pity. This room is a time machine devised by the Illuminator. Go and challenge the hard mode. 1394. Tower 1-1 skull. Ooh. So this is actually, so once you have beat the game, so I think that was the last boss, sort of. There is a fifth world technically. But the way it works is once you beat the game, you fall in a pit of acid and you die. You play through the game again on hard mode. And so if you actually go back and rewind and look at the first level, at the very first level the game opens up, you'll notice that it basically is this room with some additions. Like the spikes and stuff here are new, this pit of lava is new, but it basically is the same world. Also notice the skeletons are now throwing bones at us. They got a bone to pick. I'll cut it with those terrible jokes, but I had to make that. That was low-hanging fruit, I'll give you. But anyway, notice the game has gotten harder. But it is still the same levels that we've played. Holy shit. Almost screwed that up hardcore. Oh no, what's happening? I know what I'm supposed to do here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. I was just horrible at it. But yeah, so it's very cool that they took the same levels and made them harder. And so it's like familiar yet different, and the enemies are behaving differently. Very cool, very neat idea. We're not going to play through this whole game again, however. We're not going to play through the hard mode here. Although it doesn't actually feel like... Not that it's not hard, but it doesn't feel like undoable. Like sometimes when games have like hard modes, you know, I sit down to play it, I'm like, ah, forget it, you know, like, whoops. Damn it, we had the feather. Oh, we got another feather, perfect. I'm gonna say, what were we wasting our time trying to get? The feather is like a game changer. It's like the best item in the game. Like if you have the feather, you got this. Maybe what we can do, which would be kind of interesting, is just fight our way to the first boss. Why don't we do that? Just to say we did. Because I have a feeling the boss mechanics even change. So, yeah, so technically it has 4 towers, but really it has 8. 4, you know, and, you know, Tower 1 and Tower 5 are very similar. The Tower 5 is like Tower 1, but it's been remodeled. It's like someone comes in and does a renovation of your house. You know, they knock down a wall, they add a lava pit, they throw in some bone-throwing skeletons, and all of a sudden your living room's a lot harder to get through than it used to be. That's basically what happened here. Somebody came and renovated the first level. Like those home improvement shows, like the video game equivalent for that. You know, and then at the very end, they moved a bus, and like the monster who runs the dungeon saw his awesome new pimped out dungeon, you know, and he like cried because all the renovations, because it's everything he ever wanted in a dream castle. Basically what happened here. So, not technically totally new levels, but I don't know, feels pretty new. Damn it! The feather is so useful. I keep losing it by being stupid. Oh god. Damn you, Billy Goat. Forget about you, Billy Goat. I had no qualms with the Billy Goats before this level, but I really don't like them now. Oh, I'm alive! Get in the door. For some reason, I thought that lava pit was land. Don't ask me why. It's... Maybe I'm just stupid, which is entirely possible. Oh, that was a long jump. Alright, Skeletors. Those are like baby Skeletors, the ones I just killed, and their masters are up here. The masters seem far less active and capable than the babies, so Maybe the babies are really running the show. It's like one of those families where the kids are much smarter than the parents. I don't know if everyone feels like they are smarter than their parents, but not to sound cocky, I certainly thought I was. And still think that I am. No offense to my parents, but who knows, maybe I'm dumber. I'm probably dumber. Alright, checkpoint. And more lava, more saw walls. Getting better at those, I think. Oh god. Oh my god. No, I'm not. Okay, we only have one life. We are near the boss. I just gotta keep it together. These levels are actually quite short. Like, if I can hold it together for 30 seconds, we'll be at the boss. I guess here's the thing. If we don't make it to the boss, then we don't make it to the boss. We're gonna let the dream go. Oh my god, the bone's coming for me. Okay, I just gotta go. Okay, we'll take that too. Kill those guys. That works equally well. There we go. All right, we made it to the boss. I didn't know if it was gonna happen, but we made it to the boss. And we'll even get little power-ups in here. Oh, we have the feather and the fairy. We got this, boss. We got this, boss. All right, let's see what he does. What's his new mechanic? Still sucks you up to the sky. He probably like takes more damage or something like that. Oh, he drops like little ghost babies that chase you. I gotcha. Okay, is there anything else that we should know about you, boss man? All right, like a minor addition. Not too bad. God, I gotta remember not to get too close to him with these ghost baby things. Stay away from me! I wonder if it's just instant death if he sucks you up to the sky. Oh god. Oh, I can't believe I juked that ghost baby like that. Also, the ghost face is kind of scary if you look at it. It looks like some kind of like evil... It looks like the bad mermaid from The Little Mermaid. What's her name? Not Matilda. Ursula! Oh god, not my feather! Oh, we killed him. Eat it, Ursula's ghost! Like, we almost earned that beer. That sweet, sweet beer. Guys, I really want a beer. Somebody help me. 6411 if you want to start playing on Tower 2. Ooh, look at its ice levels. That's actually really cool. That really does reinvent this. Oh, level, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. I didn't think that warp pipe through. Wow. I dislike ice levels typically, but I appreciate the challenge that this adds. I feel like today I played this game way more from like a developer's perspective, of just looking carefully at all the programming tricks and stuff. But anyway, Micro Mages here is a Nintendo game that never was. It is a Nintendo game, but at the same time, it never was a Nintendo game. It's a fake Nintendo game of sort of. It's a modern Nintendo game. I think it's a very cool little game. I picked this up straight from the developers from itch.io, but you can get this like on Steam and stuff. You can also buy a ROM from them, so this is a case where you could be legally emulating a Nintendo game because they will sell you a ROM. Hell, they'll even sell you a whole cartridge if you'd like to purchase a Nintendo cartridge in the year 2021. You can do that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a very, very cool game. But what do you guys think of Micro Mages here? Is it a game that you've played before? Is it a game that you've heard of before? Is it a game that you've never played, as the series suggests? Whatever the case may be, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, damn it. And of course, if you are looking for a 4-player Nintendo game, this game would be awesome 4 players. I wish I had 3 friends with me today to play this, but you know what? One day I may come back and do this. I have a list of games that I've played on my channel at various times, and games that are like multiplayer or that have some other feature that I never looked at back in the day that one day I would like to come back to. So maybe one day I'll come back to Micro Mages here. I think it certainly would deserve a second play if I had a bunch of people to play with, because the multiplayer sounds like an awesome idea. Anyway, that's it for me today, folks. Whatever you think of this game here, hopefully you learned a little something, you had a little bit of fun. If that is the case, don't forget to like the video and all that jazz. And until we meet again, you all take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. Peace. Aha! And just to see if I could, I made it to the boss again. Only this time he looks way harder. Oh god. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh god, the barrels. Oh, this is like way harder. Although not so much harder that it's undoable. Especially with that sweet feather. The ability to float, you just float over these barrels. Oh god! But you can't stay put. Oh, we did it! Didn't get our beer though. Never gonna get another freaking beer.